Hi, my name is Guillermo Baigorria, and this tutorial is to show you how to use the Geospatial and Temporal weather generator GiST-wg. In this video, I'll show you a new tool of GiST to fill some missing correlation values in the correlation matrix. Here is an example of a correlation matrix calculated by GiST, and as you can see, sometimes there, for some different reasons, some correlation values can't be calculated due to a small number of observations or some other problems. To generate the data, we need these values, so we need to fix these values to try to estimate them in order to generate our weather data. Sometimes the only thing you can do is go to the default values and change the minimum number of pairwise observations to perform a correlation. In this case, the default value is 20, so we need 20 pairwise observation in order to calculate the correlation. You can increase or decrease these numbers, so assuming the risk, the statistical risk of a small sample, you can recalculate those correlation values, and you can hopefully have this minus 99.9 transformed to a correlation value. However, even if you decrease the sample size, or if you don't want to change this missing value, this default value, for the risk that they are involved, you can use this tool for estimate those values. What you do first is you just upload the DBF file. In this case, we're using again 7 weather stations, but these are different 7 weather stations than the ones in the other tutorials. Okay, these ones are PANA errors because these contain errors, and this is exactly what I want to show you here. But this is exactly the same structure than the one we've been using before. I added solar radiation data, generation of solar radiation data to GiST. So I will show you in a different video about that. But by now you need to select if these data sets, the daily data, have available or unavailable solar radiation data. In this case, these 7 weather stations have solar radiation, so you just check available. Then you analyze and see the message of problem detected. Immediately also this window is enabled, and you have the correlation estimation tool. There are automatic and manual. Manual is not yet implemented, but we are working with this automatic. So you just push this button, and immediately you obtain these missing values in correlation matrix interpolated. What I'm going to show you is, again, this is the initial correlation matrix with these missing values, and this is the new one we just generated. As you can see, the minus 99.9 were replaced for these interpolated values. Okay, those in blank, in white, are exactly the same. It didn't change. Sometimes you will find these values still with minus 99.9, but these values corresponds to the lag 1. So these are not necessary for our data generation, so no, it's not important. But now we have these values interpolated, these statistical distances interpolated, and we can use them for our data generation. I will upload some documents of how I did the interpolation, so it will be available for everybody to do it, change or improve these methods. If we go to see the structure of the data, here again you have GiST and outputs. You have all the files that were generated at the time we produced the correlation value, the correlation matrix. And here we have a new file, this with extension alt. This is exactly the same. This is the original correlation matrix we generated. Okay, the DBF file. We changed it as alt as a backup. Okay, so this is the original if you want to go back. And this is the new DBF file that was generated with the corrected correlation values. Okay, so now we are ready to work again with GiST, and we can generate our data. Finally, I want to show you again, if you go we upload the new correlation matrix, the DBF. Now you have the new message, no problem detected, so we are ready to go for the data generation. Thanks.